This video walks through one of the most transformative centuries in New York's history, using period paintings, early photographs, engravings, city maps, and written accounts from the time. These references were created by artists, observers, and documenters who witnessed the city's dramatic growth, recording everyday life as neighborhoods expanded, streets filled, and the skyline began to change. With these historical images and modern reconstruction tools, we can step into the 19th century and experience New York during the years when it became a city of global importance. Let's begin in Manhattan at the start of the 1800s. As we arrive at the southern tip of Manhattan, the city already feels established and confident. The harbor is alive from dawn to dusk. Ships arrive constantly, their sails appearing long before the hulls reach the docks. Dock workers gather to unload cargo, rolling barrels and lifting crates. Merchants check shipments, tally goods, and direct transport inland. The waterfront is more than a place of arrival. It is the heartbeat of the city's economy. This early 19th century image shows the East River shoreline, crowded with wooden piers and small warehouses. Masts dominate the skyline near the water. Small boats ferry people and goods between ships and shore. Ropes are secured, cargo is passed along hand to hand, and carts wait to carry goods further into the city. Every detail speaks to movement, labor, and purpose. Moving inland, the streets grow more crowded and complex. Brick buildings rise closely together. Ground floors are used as shops, taverns, and workshops, while families live in the upper stories. Carts rattle along narrow streets as pedestrians weave through traffic. The city feels alive, energetic, and constantly in motion. Immigration reshapes the population in this period. Ships bring thousands of newcomers every year. Many settle near the waterfront, where jobs are available and housing is affordable. Languages mix on the streets and customs blend slowly into daily life. Neighborhoods take shape based on communities from different regions, adding character and identity to the city. By the 1810s and 1820s, the city's growth becomes more deliberate and structured. Open land beyond settled areas is surveyed, planned, and divided. The grid system begins to take shape, defining how streets, avenues, and neighborhoods will expand. Construction is constant. Buildings rise rapidly, signaling confidence in the city's future. The physical landscape itself is transforming alongside the people who inhabit it. One of the most decisive moments in New York's rise comes with the opening of the Erie Canal in 1825. The canal connects New York City directly to the interior of the continent. For the first time, goods from the Midwest flow to the Atlantic quickly and cheaply. Grain, timber, coal, and other raw materials pour into the city. Finished products, imported goods, and merchandise move outward to distant towns and settlements. The city becomes the nation's economic and trade hub. With commerce comes explosive population growth. Entire neighborhoods fill rapidly. Tenement buildings rise to accommodate incoming workers and their families. Living conditions are cramped and challenging. Rooms are small, shared, and often overcrowded. Yet, the promise of work and opportunity continues to draw people from across the world. By the 1840s and 1850s, New York's physical appearance changes dramatically. Factories line streets and waterways. Large public buildings reflect wealth, influence, and civic pride. Gas lamps illuminate streets after dark, extending business and social life into the night. Horse-drawn streetcars allow people to live farther from their workplaces. The city stretches not only in size, but in reach, influence, and ambition. This mid-century image shows Broadway brimming with movement and energy. Carriages navigate heavy traffic. Pedestrians crowd the sidewalks. Storefronts display goods from across the globe. Theaters, offices, newspapers, and markets operate side by side. New York has become a center of commerce, culture, and communication. By the 1860s, tension underlies daily life. The harbor is crowded with merchant ships and vessels supporting wartime supply. Factories work long hours to meet growing demands, Banks and exchanges handle increasing amounts of money. New York's strategic and economic power makes it vital during the Civil War. The city feels both prosperous and uneasy. After the war, growth accelerates at an unprecedented rate. Industry expands rapidly, reshaping streets and neighborhoods. Railroads connect New York to distant regions. Bridges begin linking Manhattan with surrounding boroughs. Immigration reaches historic levels, reshaping entire districts. Neighborhoods grow outward, upward, and denser all at once, filled with families, workers, and merchants. By the late 19th century, New York stands as the largest city in the United States. Eerily skyscrapers rise above older buildings, permanently altering the skyline. The waterfront stretches for miles, lined with massive piers, warehouses, and shipping facilities. Streets remain crowded from dawn to late night. Life moves fast, demanding energy, innovation, and endurance from everyone in the city. Throughout the century, New York becomes defined by expansion, resilience, and ambition. A city built by millions of ordinary people navigating extraordinary change. From wooden docks to bustling piers, from farmland to tenements, from small streets to grand avenues, the city grows in every direction. By the end of the 1800s, New York is no longer simply growing. It has become a global city prepared to define the modern era. The foundations of the modern metropolis are firmly in place. The scale is larger, the pace is faster. The diversity, energy, and ambition of the people ensure the city's continued rise. And as the century closes, New York is ready to enter a new era of industry, commerce, and culture. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this in-depth look at the century when New York rose from a bustling port into a world city.